Japan is drawing on its experience and know-how to try and meet the Sustainable Development Goals set out by the United Nations for 2030. This edition of Spotlight looks at how Japanese innovation serves sustainability. Faced with an aging, diminishing pool of skilled workers in the construction sector, Komatsu is using artificial intelligence to improve productivity and also to encourage women to join the workforce. Let's take a look at smart construction.
Stereotyped as dirty and dangerous, the construction sector is considered undesirable for younger generations. Smart construction systems are based on information communication technology. Laser scanning drones are used to survey specific job sites. The data is then used to create 3D surveys which are shared with all machines and workers. The system achieves high precision construction, shortens the time spent on site, increasing efficiency.
Smart construction links all the processes of construction production from start to finish. With 3D data, the efficiency would increase natural machine operation time to make it more efficient. Then CO2 emissions should reduce accordingly.
Komatsu is keen to attract more youth to work in the field, especially women, whose participation is vital because of a labor shortage in the Japanese construction sector.
By using this system, I hope women would participate actively in the construction industry, not only in our country, but also all around the world.
Waste is a big problem in both developed and developing countries. Shuji Yunomura believes objects that have become obsolete can be given a second life. For instance, what do we do with a tram when it's no longer fit to run?
This is a tram which is no longer in service. However, there are many things that can be recycled and reused.
The Remember project is a new style of Japanese initiative that's creating new products from waste materials that would otherwise be scrapped. The project's developer likes to call it a spiritual recycling, transforming the materials of an old tram into some useful tools that people can keep as souvenirs.
We want to realize a kind of cycle in transfer in the profits generated by making products with train components to charitable activities.
He believes that his project could be adopted in different places, like Europe, where trains are heavily relied upon.
Mobilizing knowledge, expertise, and the will to make the world a better place to live in are key Sustainable Development Goals. To learn more about Japan's implementation of these goals, I'm joined by Ms. Megumi Ishizuka, Deputy Director of Global Corporation in Japan. What's Japan doing to advance Sustainable Development Goals?
Here in Japan, we are working on advancing goals related to women's empowerment and decent work, for example. Internationally, Japan has been a strong advocate for the concept of human security, which is embedded in the concept of the 2030 agenda, leaving no one behind. So based on such a human-centered approach, we can play a significant role in helping developing countries achieve the SDGs, especially in the areas we have strengths, like disaster risk reduction and health in Africa.
This leads us to our next report. In many countries, people still lack basic sanitation services, causing major health and social problems. A Japanese company has found an innovative and inexpensive solution. Let's watch.
Sub-Saharan Africa has a problem with open defecation. It's the main cause of disease transmission, and it prevents girls from attending schools. The safe toilet design by Lexel prevents insects from passing into the open toilets and spreading germs. We met the company's vice president in Tokyo, where he explained the concept.
This has just this simple counterweighted door. This cup here gets filled with concrete at the installation site, and that keeps the door in a closed position.
Lixil has set a goal to improve sanitation for 100 million people by 2020. But sanitation issues are a big challenge, with 2.4 billion people still lacking basic sanitation facilities.
Well, of course, there are a lot of challenges ahead. Do you think that UN Sustainable Development Goals can be realistically achieved by 2030?
I'd like to keep my hopes high. The main challenge for the international community is to raise public awareness. Especially educating and engaging the youth is critical, because the SDGs are about creating the future that they will live in.
Ms. Megumi, thanks for being with us. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.